Alright you guys, it is Friday. No, it's Thursday. Alright, we only have a couple more days here in Los Angeles. Today is a very special day because we're going to meet up with Matt Farah. They were kind enough to invite us out to shoot the brand new Lotus Evora 410. So that is going to be very exciting. They're shooting a quick video for Road and Track as well, which is like, obviously you guys know Road and Track. Great opportunity, and like what a way, honestly, to finish off these last 4 or 5 weeks here in Los Angeles. And I want to explain to you guys real quick what happened yesterday because we have a new house guest. Eric is with us.
Hey everyone. Joining from Mexico.
Yeah, so we picked up Eric in Mexico yesterday. Went down to Tijuana and then down to Ensenada. And we hung out there for the day, checked out the blowhole.
Yeah, it was quite the experience. Mexico was always fun, especially driving in Mexico. I know we had a lot of fun with that. Yeah, so I've been traveling Mexico for a couple months, and the boys came down to meet me in Ensenada.
Driving in Mexico summed up in a few words.
Organized chaos.
Just get it done, there's no rules.
Yeah, I guess let's hit the road.
Let's do it.
I've been trying my best for a
message.
while, trying to please
Message.
everyone else around me. I've been putting on my
Leave tomorrow
fake
morning
smile,
and we kind of
even
figure out
though
what
I'm
we want to
wasting
do.
time. I don't want to be trapped in my box, trying to be
That was a nice drive.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah,
Man.
my friend Eric.
Matt, pleasure. What's up? How crazy is that road?
That was amazing.
Really, that road really sorts your chassis out. If your car's too stiff, that's where you're gonna find out. I like using it because it's bumpy and your car doesn't have a right suspension, gets all kinds of fucked up on it. And I like it because you can go about $150 in anything. You have to basically asterisk the entire argument.
I say it's a Porsche.
Yeah, well, no, just by saying, well, what's the best car you can buy if you don't want
First glance, what would you take?
Of the two cars?
Yes.
I think I'd go Porsche just because I'm a Porsche guy, but they're both, that's a pretty hard choice.
Yeah.
It's a hard
No, it's
question.
Grayson's all over here.
Yeah, for sure. Something about the Porsche design, just with the big back end that rolls up, I love it. Sounds incredible.
Yeah. Because the road is kind of bumpy, and it helps me sort out a chassis.
Right, to really feel out what a car has.
Yeah, because if you have a car that's built for canyons, it needs to be able to take a bump right at the mid-corner without being upset.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta... You let me take...
Alright you guys, we're out here on an unnamed road. We are here with Zack Klapman of the Smoking Tire. Modified Cayman GT4, and we're out here with Matt Farah. And if you guys ever want to see what a one-take setup looks like,
It's real basic.
it's right here. Well, yeah, basic works.
Basic works.
Basic sells
Basic.
as well.
Heavy is reliable. If it does not work, you can always throw it at him. No? Snatch? Nobody? Huh?
Lots of space behind the seats.
Yeah, my camera case fits behind the seats,
That's insane.
among other things.
It's a lot more than my MR2 has back there.
Yeah, MR2s have nothing.
Yeah, no.
It's a little warm in here. I wouldn't keep ice cream in that one, but
Work, right?
work.
Good work day, I'd say so. Like, look at this paint right here. Do you know what this paint's called?
Just try not to get your own shadow or other shit in the frame. Zach, can you head down
No
towards
shadows
that
or
corner?
other shits.
Alright you guys, y'all know Matt Farah.
Hello.
And yeah, Evora 410. You just finished shooting a one take, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what this car does really well is it manages mid-corner bumps really, really well. It doesn't have any kind of advanced, you know, super crazy adjustable shocks or anything. It just has like well set up suspension.
Yeah, yeah.
Double wishbone.
Good weight balance.
Yeah, it's very light. It's under 3,000 pounds.
Which is pretty insane when you're talking about a modern sports car.
Yeah.
With an interior that looks like this.
I mean, it's got like, you know, a thinner windshield to save weight and no rear window. It's just got a carbon, you know, hatch there.
Yeah.
See that? That off a cliff kind of, and without giving up any grip, that's what I'm about.
Yeah. Now, I mean, this is pretty much a direct comparison with the GT4. Would you agree or no?
Yeah, I mean, the Lotus has there's a model in Europe called like the GT430 or 430 GT.
Oh, okay.
That I think is a little closer to Cayman GT4. This is more, it's got a little more daily driverness about it.
Yeah.
I think this is more comfortable just in terms of the ride than the GT4. The GT4 feels like it probably has a little more grip than this, but this has it's just not, it manages the stuff better, and so you don't have to correct for bumps as much as you do in the GT4 in this. But you know, there's a lot of things that Porsche does really, really well that Lotus will just never be able to do.
Right.
You know, so it's hard to say, to ever say that a Lotus is better than a Porsche, because we know how Porsches are made, you know, and how well they're made, and this is not quite that. But you can definitely say that this is probably the most fun car you can buy for $100 grand that isn't a Porsche.
Right.
You know?
Okay. Yeah. And I would imagine any diehard Porsche, you know, customers it's gonna be tough to convince them, you know, to get into a Lotus.
Yeah. No, you don't need to sell everyone who already has a Porsche.
Right.
What you need to sell is the guy who goes, man, I want a sports car and everyone in my neighborhood has a Porsche. What can I get that is great to drive but not the same thing as my 6 coworkers at the law firm have?
Right.
And so what Lotus probably wants me to say, and the good news is that I will say it, is that this car, you know, although some things are not of that exceptional Porsche quality, it's still a very nice car that you can daily drive without really making any sacrifices, and then come out here to the canyons, go really nice and quick.
Oh yeah.
On sort of bumpy roads, and then have a perfectly calm conversation with you while doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Now, does this have any sort of valves in the exhaust, or is it just straight?
Yes.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
it's on loud right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a titanium exhaust, which is new for the 410. It saves a little bit of weight. And then it's got the valve in it, so you can, if you put it in sport or race mode, if you put it in sport or race mode, it automatically opens, but then you can, manually close it back up again.
Right.
So you can run it in normal mode with the exhaust loud, and you can also run it in sport or race with the exhaust quiet if you want it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's what I meant by going to Laguna. Like, you could put it in race and then put the exhaust back to quiet.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can run it the track day.
Now, do you notice, I don't know how long ago you drove the 400, but do you notice the power difference in particular?
No, you'd have to drive them back to back.
Yeah,
honestly,
right.
I mean, this car is like 130 pounds lighter than the 400. It makes a little more power. It's a little sharper.
Yeah.
But if I'm being perfectly honest, like I could blow smoke up your ass and be like, of course,
yeah.
I can tell the difference in a millimeter of alignment,
Right.
But the truth is, without driving those two cars back to back, they feel an awful lot like each other.
Yeah.
Rightly so. But yeah, no, they're both really nice.
Oh yeah.
Good car.
And even compared to the Cayman, there's room in here. There's a lot of room in here.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Good car for tall people. My seat's not even all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rock on, huh?
All right, thanks, Matt.
For Shazam.
That was a great ride.
Yeah, Evora 410 Sport. Sweet.
There you go. Check out the one take on Matt's channel.
Yeah.
Everything for one takes fits in this one case.
You gotta have one case, otherwise you pay extra bag fees.
Ah, yes.
It all has to go in one case.
Got the Osmo in there, a couple clamps, a couple GoPros, and a bunch of suction cups. And we've got Rob Dom over here.
Speaking loud.
All right, you guys. We're here with Nick. How's it going? And we're just gonna go for a quick drive. So, what is all done to this Cayman? I mean, it looks pretty specced out, but what have you done to it?
So, one thing led to the next, and I ended up with throttle bodies, GT4, new intake manifold, straight pipes, so running no cats, a tune, camber plates,
Okay, yeah.
control arms, and the DSC box, which chooses the car to have fully active suspension. We're closer to 440 horsepower at the crank now with the tune and everything.
Oh wow, yeah. Would you say that like the GT4 in stock form is a little bit too docile? Or
So
no?
it's definitely a little underpowered, and I do think the gearing is a little long.
Yeah.
With the added power and the tune, the gearing issue is far less prevalent.
Right, right.
The stock form, there's a big dip around 5,000 RPMs in the power. That's now gone.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh my
And
god.
sound is just great.
That's insane. You have roads like this up in Vancouver? We have some good stuff, but anything north of the city is basically dirt roads. Like there's no towns really just north of Vancouver, right? So like I don't think since we've been here in LA that we've driven the same road twice.
Right.
Like the same driving road, which
Oh yeah, if you're trying to go somewhere for just a straight driving road, there's just endless possibilities here.
yeah. Wow, this thing sounds unreal.
And it's crazy because I'm running the stock Porsche exhaust
Right.
with car graphics headers, with no cats.
Yeah.
And if you turn this off, it's literally
Oh wow. That's night and day.
right. And then if you start getting on it, it starts opening it. Right
Oh,
there, it
yeah.
starts opening it.
Yeah. This was awesome. Thanks, Nick.
No problem.
That's great.
You asked me to go take this first spin twice is like all new to me out here with this thing. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
enjoying every second of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, the car's probably like, what is going on here? Is the
Right.
date right? I don't know.
Sweet.
Northeast of I-5, excuse me. And yes, I'm pulled over in a safe place on the side of the road. 2018 Lotus Evora.
Eric, this is about, well, started out as a very good day.
Yeah, still pretty cool day. I mean,
Yeah.
got to ride in a pretty awesome car, so can't
Yeah.
complain.
No, can't complain at all.
Yeah.
Just got cut short, that's all.
Yeah, cut a little short. I mean,
It's okay. Yeah.
cars get flats, and when they're supercars, you get a flatbed. So
Yes.
that's what happens
Even
now.
in the middle of the nowhere.
Exactly.
But yeah, I was just driving with Matt, and yeah, we got a puncture. But luckily, Matt already finished the one take, like his review, but he doesn't get to drive the Ring Brothers car because cops are way over there, getting rid of them, also on a flatbed.
Thankfully, we didn't fall into the same trap with the police. They're up on the other hill, so
Yeah.
that's good.
All right, you guys. Yeah, so that's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We did a quick drive with Matt and then Nick. So Matt in the Lotus, he took me for a quick drive, which was awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks like Matt, Zach, and Nick for having us out, because that's unreal. Such a good opportunity. Great way to end off the LA trip, I would say. And yeah, Lotus Evora 410s, brand new 2018, manufacturer plates on it. I don't even think they're for sale yet on the market to the public. And then obviously modified Cayman GT4.